Hey guys, Dano921 here. Welcome back to episode 6 of my Don't Starve Let's Play. Last episode we were pretty much just scouting this area out and I found some beefalo. I explored a little bit more. I was not down here when I left off. I just came up here and I found this desert and we found some beefalo. So I do want to go ahead and make my camp around here. I'm thinking about doing it. There's two places that I'm thinking about doing it. I'm thinking about either going down here and doing it on this bit, because obviously we've got the path and we've got the forest bit, or I'm thinking about going up here and doing it on this little corner of the path here. And I think this might be the place I actually want to do it. So today we're going to go ahead and set up our base pretty much. So we've got our science machine, and one of the first things I want to actually do is make a chest. And I'm going to put the chest, let's put the chest over here. And then we can put some stuff in, like those. Also, I don't know if this is a bug or something. I think it might be because we're playing online. But if you log out, you will drop the items, those items. So just be warned of that. I think it's because if you go on a server, take all the stuff that people need to like go to the next world, and then you just never go back on, no one's ever going to be able to actually, you know, go to that place. So I think that's why it's like that. But yeah, I need some more rocks. So I believe there's some rocks around here somewhere. Yep, there's some to the south. So we need some rocks to be able to make a better fire pit. Which shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. So I need 12 rocks, I think. So let's just quickly grab them. So I'm not really sure what kind of base I'm going for with this. I don't know how I want it all set up, but I'll get round to it eventually. And my pickaxe just broke, so I'm going to need to make another one. There we go. So we've got 12 rocks. I think I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a few more just for safekeeping. Right. So as you can see, we've actually got quite a few twigs and some cut grass. So we can actually make some traps, which I will do eventually, probably tomorrow. But for now, I just want to go ahead and get this all set up. And let's cook some food because we're hungry. 5 should do. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, these berries are kind of almost gone. So you know what? I'm just going to cook them up. Right. So how much space have we got in this? 6. Okay, so I think today is just going to pretty much all be about I'm going to make a backpack as well, actually. Oh, where is it? There it is. Right. So I'm going to make a bunch of these. 2 of these, because I don't have enough grass, because it takes 6, which is quite a lot. That is quite a lot of cut grass. But because we're in the desert, there is quite a lot around here anyway, which is always nice. Will I be able to get another few before night time? Yeah, we will. Nice. So we can make 4 traps for now, which that's okay. I'm okay with that. There we go. So we can go ahead and put these 4 traps on some rabbit holes, and there are actually quite a few rabbit holes around here, which I'm quite happy with. I think there's quite a few down here to the south. Hopefully it doesn't go dark before I can actually show you. But here, there's a nice little area around here where there's got 4 traps, 5. So that's quite good. Also, I'm lagging for some unknown reason, because this game doesn't lag, which is kind of strange. I'm not sure what's going on there. Where's my logs? Uh-oh. Add the grass suit. I didn't need it anyway, so it's all fine. Yeah, for some reason I'm lagging, not sure why. I'll sort it out after. Yeah, so we're actually making a base finally. We can get a thermal measurer. We don't really need it because, well, we know it's nowhere near winter at the minute. We can make a sign. Now, the one thing that I do want to get towards pretty quick, hopefully, is either a stone wall or a wood wall. Just because they are going to be very, very helpful. So let's just plant some trees actually. Oh. Trees are a bit temperamental where they let you place them, but it's fine. No, come on. There we go. Right, so let's go down here and set our traps up. And then I think we might want to get some more rocks. It's always good to have some rocks on you, because you never know what's going to happen. Right. So we've got 4 traps. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So that's possibly like 4 rabbits a day-ish. Maybe more than that. There's also a turkey over there, which I might try and go and kill. Let's see if we can get him, shall we? I don't know where to chase him. Come here. Right. No. Come on. This is pretty much how difficult it is to chase a turkey. There we go. And we got him. And we got the meat. Nice. So that actually went quite well, because we've got some food now. Not that we need a whole lot of food, but you never know. It's always nice to have it. So, what's the plan for today? Well, we've got our camp set up quite nicely. I could do with going and getting some berry bushes. That is pretty much always the start of pretty much everything. Just go get berry bushes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a little bit of time off camera going and collecting some berry bushes to bring back home. Okay, so we've just picked up 19 berry bushes. That should be plenty for what I need them for, as long as they grow in time. And I think what I did wrong in the last world is I completely just went for berry bushes and rabbits. I think I'm going to go ahead and get some farms going as well. Purely because farms are actually really, really useful. Although, before I do any of that, I'm going to need to actually get some wood for the fire, because I think all I've got at the minute is like 2 logs. Yeah, that's all I've got at the minute, which is not that great. So I will need to actually go out and get some. But what we can do is go ahead and cook one of those, and oh yeah. Now, one thing that I don't like about this is the meat, if you cook it, it still only does the same hunger, which I guess it kind of makes sense, but I wouldn't have thought a leg of turkey would fill the same amount of hunger as a carrot. It just doesn't make sense. Because that's how much the carrot heals you. Well, how much hunger the carrot gives. So I don't really understand that. So it's actually better to just leave those and not bother using them. But as you can see, we have 19 berry bushes, which I think, where do we want to put these? I suppose we can put them up here. I'm actually going to turn it around like that. And there we go. Come on, there we go, come on. Yeah, I'm trying to make this semi not terrible, but it's not going great. But it'll do, it's fine. And then one there. So now we need to go over and get manure to go ahead and start fertilising those. Now I don't think we're going to be able to get all of them done today, but we should be able to get a decent amount. There aren't too many beefalo, but there's enough. It'll just take a little longer to get things done, but that's fine. Also, our sanity is kind of low at the minute, so we could probably do with getting that up. Otherwise, we're just going to end up dying due to horrible spirits and things. Right, so we need to find some more beefalo. We've only got 6 at the minute, so we're gonna need. I think I got 19. I think that's how many I got. I don't think there's any up there, unfortunately. So it looks like we're not actually gonna be able to get much today, which isn't too great, but. As I said, it just means it'll take a little longer to do. Although, we're getting quite a lot over here, which is nice. Right then, we luckily got quite a lot. It's not as many as I would have hoped, because I was kind of hoping to get it all done, but it's actually not bad. It's, you know, we got a decent amount. So, I mean, they're mostly done, and eventually I'd like to get another couple of rows, so that we should be fine. And that's not even lit. We do need to get some wood. That is kind of very important. I forgot about that. So yeah, wood. I forgot because I literally have no wood at all now, so the second it turns night I will probably die, unless I use, like, I don't know, cut grass or twigs or something. And you don't really want to be using things like that, because they are kind of important. So, oh, I missed that. No one. So you do want to make sure you've either got wood or charcoal. I think charcoal actually burns for longer, but it doesn't really matter. In the winter it will. Charcoal will probably be better to use in the winter, just because, yeah, I don't know actually. I've never actually thought about it. I've never seen how long each one lasts, but I think charcoal does last longer than wood does. So it might be a good idea to start using charcoal instead. But the problem with that is you only get 1 charcoal per 1 tree, instead of getting like 3 for 1. So I think it kind of evens it out a little bit, but charcoal might still be a little bit better. I don't know. So we've got 15 wood. That should be fine for now. So I think what I'm going to do is get back to base and go to sleep. Well, can't actually go to sleep. Not yet anyway. You can make... Is it in survival? No, it's not. I think it might be in... somewhere you can actually make... Hang on, I might be able to see it now. You can actually make tents and stuff. Where would it be? Ah, there. Stuff like a straw roll, so that allows you to sleep through the night, and that fur roll. And you actually get your sanity up with that, which is quite nice. And you can get... Oh, thermal stone. That is great for winter. Basically, if you put that by a fire, it will collect the heat, so when you walk away from the fire, it will use heat from the rock instead of heat from you, which is really, really nice. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to end it there for today. I think we've been playing long enough, so I want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.